Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to another Starcraft 2 cast by Zoronden. I am, of course, him. And today's matchup is another game sent in by the fans. It will be between sGBurgher. If it's not burger, you're burger now, buddy. Alright, so it's between sGBurgher, the blue Zerg in the bottom right, and in the top left corner, it is going to be PancakeMIX, the red Protoss. And this is going to be on the map Ohana, one of the new ones in the circuit. I like this map. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of the way it looks. Maybe it's because I like Hawaii. I don't know. It's a good map, and these two players are definitely going to go head-to-head on it. So let's see how this plays out. Go ahead and bring up the production tab here. And these players are just, doing the typical, nothing out of the ordinary going on, no rushes yet, anything like that. Do of course have PancakeMIX's probe coming down here for scouting, and okay, that's better. Sorry about that. My mouse setting was just going wonky. I was flying all over. Anyways, back to the action. Looks like Burger might be going for a fast expand here. Of course, he doesn't have a pull down, and he has the minerals, almost has the minerals for hatchery, so that is what he's going to do. Pseudo kind of wall off going on by PancakeMIX. However, he's going for a forge, so that's probably a forge fast expand. Since he's not putting up any pylons here, I doubt he's going to try and cannon rush a Zerg. He might have been wanting to do that if it had been a Terran and a Protoss, but oh well, he's going to put a pylon down anyways. He might be trying for that. A little bit of harassment here by him. Burger does need to acknowledge this to a degree. Yeah, and there he is doing that, just as I said it. Good man. Bringing down the right amount of drones. You only need about 4 to do the damage. Especially if he Oh, almost trapped that. Okay. Very nice play by the probe, trapping himself in there. Go ahead and take one of those drones around. He can get all 4 on there. And I think he's still just got 3 on there, unfortunately. However, that is going to be enough. I mean, that cannon's not really going to be able to do anything at this time. And he's, this is going to, oh man, completely failed for PancakeMIX. Waste of minerals there. I don't know if he got that cancel in. Obviously, hopefully for him, he did. But at this time, that's going to give Burger a slight advantage, not too much. And PancakeMIX is taking the time to grab his fast expand. So he's doing a forge fast expand with an attempted cannon rush. Not a bad idea. Oh, and I totally didn't mention, this is a Platinum League game, guys. And of course, as usual, you can always see that in the information below. So if I don't say it or you don't hear me say it, check down there and you'll know what this match is. So the pool is up for Burger. Should see some lings sooner or later out of him, or he's going to grab some queens. I could always check the production tab, which is right over there. He is grabbing those queens and continuing to drone up, as many Zerg do. Just grab a few queens, drone up, especially when your enemy is forge fast expanding. Has Burger done any scouting? He has done, of course, his Overlord got up there, so I mean he pretty much knows what PancakeMIX is up to. If I can get back to everyone here, obviously the pylon down there for PancakeMIX is still under attack. No great urgency to destroy that. Honestly, you probably don't need to put those drones on there. He's probably just being a little preemptive about it in case Warp Gate was finished, but it's not even started yet. Heck, he doesn't even have a core yet. Hell, he hasn't even started a core. And as I say that, there is the core. And Burger grabbing a third. Very nice to see that. Probably time to get some units on the field, though, and he's grabbing that roach tin, so he's probably going to pop out quite a few roaches. And there goes the gas, just as I was saying that. So that does look to be what he is planning, using those queens as kind of a defensive perimeter until he can pop out a roach army. And I mean, no aggression out of PancakeMIX after that failed cannon rush, and that kind of has defined this game as allowing both players to tech up and get some economy out. So obviously seeing some EV chambers. That works. Evo chambers to defend that front ramp. And of course that third is well over there. So nothing exciting really beyond that early cannon rush attempt so far. PancakeMIX not bad a job of probing up. Wow. And there's a pylon for those rocks there. That is a good call. Got a couple zealots blocking the door. But even PancakeMIX just does not have many units on the field. Let's check out that units tab. It's 2 queens versus 2 zealots. I mean, it has been all economy all day so far. Do have a sentry coming out for PancakeMIX. I would expect to see roaches here out of Burger soon. However, he can kind of sit on that larva count and keep droning and kind of play it risky, but allow himself to build a massive economy. We do now have 4 gas up by PancakeMIX, so we should see some large production out of him soon. He's grabbing a robo, 2 more gates, so finally going to get some production facilities, and he should have an army soon that is going to threaten Burger here if Burger doesn't get anything out. Just not too much to go on off of here. Again, both players just driving up their economy. PancakeMIX, oh my, there's something to talk about. Look at all those gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates now. He is ready for some aggression. Good to see that. We do have a stalker on the field finally at the probably 8.5 minute mark. Warp gate is of course finished as well. We do have a warp prism on the way, so we're probably going to see some drops out of him. What is going on? Oh, okay, we're attacking destructible rocks. Nothing exciting. Roaches have entered the field. Finally, getting some action here. Hopefully soon we will have some combat. Here comes a probe, gonna try and do some scouting. Sees those roaches, dodges them, runs into more roaches. Roaches at every which direction. However, they're all attacking, so he's got a free route in to get some exploration done. Unfortunately for him, that is some careless exploration, and he goes down. And that one's gonna be popped as well. And Burger has taken map control quite easily. However, here comes a warp prism, gonna cause some trouble for Burger if he's not on his toes to react to that. And some more cannons going up by PancakeMIX. That's an interesting decision. I'd prefer to see him pop out more zealots instead of those cannons, as he doesn't have a ton of money to really waste around. And that's 450 minerals right there into, well, in a unit that can't move. But here does come that warp prism. It should be spotted by Burger with those overlords there. Unfortunately, if he wasn't paying attention, he's not going to know. And honestly, it doesn't look like he was. What is this warp prism doing, though? He is just flying back and forth. And there's a roach army amassing near PancakeMIX's front line, and he decides to just fly a warp prism in and fly it home. I'm not really sure. That's not very effective use of your warp prism there, dude. Did the roaches pop in there, scare him off? Interesting decision. Typically you want to take advantage of a unit like that when you have it on the field. And here comes PancakeMIX's army. We're going to get some clashing here. Roaches in position to do this. They are 1-1 roaches with only 1 attack on the Protoss army. So they definitely have a slight advantage, especially with that stalker count. And they definitely are retreating back home, and those cannons are going to be a dangerous tool now. And massive, nice force fields. A little extra one there for the heck of it, but definitely going to trap those roaches up there, and they are going to be free dinner. Although a lot of stalkers going down from that group that was stuck up there, and taking advantage of that high ground vision while he had it. And, I mean, that obviously came out worse for Burger there, but he still did some nice damage with what he was forced into doing. And I mean, look, there are just roaches streaming up the map. They are everywhere. Let's check out how many are actually on the field at the moment. 37. As 3 more go down, so 35 roaches on the field at the moment. And we do have a Colossus and Blink on the way, as well as 6 zealots. Very nice. So popping out some zealots, like I said, instead of cannons. Oh, and we are playing at the destructible rocks out back. And here comes another little incursion. You wasted force field. That was interesting. So he's going to back off as he can't currently take that army. Going to sacrifice a few roaches so the other half, about half, can get away. Those guys do a little bit of damage. He's going to take out that zealot. And, oh, I think those are queued up there. Those are free as well. They should take out at least one stalker. There's one, there's two. A few more coming to the party. Unfortunately, this queuing's getting a lot of roaches killed. Good thing is that the killing is being done by stalkers, and roaches are countering those stalkers pretty nicely. Finally, Burger notices and starts to pull him back, but PancakeMIX is in hot pursuit. More queued up here. Burger needs to get control on this queuing here. Here comes the main mass army. Got a nice kind of flanking there, and this is causing some damage now for PancakeMIX. He is having to pull back. That Immortal did not like that. His shields got popped super quick, and he almost goes down. I mean, that was dangerous territory for him. Oh, and I think this is going to do it for that Immortal. Boom, he is gone. Now threatening this base, as a matter of fact. Probes are off the line up front doing the business. Those cannons are going to work. One did go down by the flanking from the destructible rocks. Some nice force fields blocking off that area. Those probes continuing to just get popped like crazy. And PancakeMIX is going to clean this up, but that was definitely costly for him. He lost quite a few probes, and he definitely lost the army count now. Almost at half of what Burger is at. Let's see if we can bring up the... I always forget these because I don't use them too frequently. Bring up Control R here. And units killed 66 to 58. But what I wanted to bring up is 23. Burger has killed 23 workers. So very nice attack by him. Even though he didn't necessarily win army to army, he took out a ton of probes and really hurt PancakeMIX's farm count. And now his main is drying up, and obviously he's been on his natural for quite a while. It's probably at about half strength. So he's going to need to grab this third, but with Burger having the map control with all these roaches everywhere, it's becoming an issue. And here we got another two-prong attack. These roaches are going to go straight for the probe line. They're going to run for the main, actually, while this army up here is distracting them. Unfortunately, a very nice force field totally canning that run for the main, and these roaches aren't even going to... I don't think they killed one probe. If they did, it wasn't very many because this army kind of turned around with some nice force fields here. However, this army is still causing some issues, but just clutch force fields. If it was not for those force fields, I think PancakeMIX might have just lost the game there. So very nice force field play, and oh my gosh, look at all the roaches coming in. They just don't stop. Roaches, roaches, roaches. We need a roach motel up in here, and apparently these colossi agree. Oh, but the stalkers are gone. There's one left. These roaches just keep causing havoc and danger. That cannon finally gets popped. Another nice force field, blocking off a few roaches and causing the small group to run away. Did a brilliant job of protecting his colossi there. They could have gone down so easily. So, I mean, Burger is doing brilliant play here. He's keeping the pressure on. He's keeping PancakeMIX at two bases, just not allowing him to expand and get out of this main area. But PancakeMIX is doing a brilliant job of defending. Those have been utterly perfect force fields. Without those force fields, he would be gone at this time. And it looks like Burger's going to be going for a fourth here. However, that Warp Prism will see that. It's world's most expensive scout down there. Well, I guess it's not a factory. It's the world's second most expensive scout. That roach ball's building up again. Gonna be knocking at the door soon. There goes the fourth. And we do have infestors on the field as well. Continuing with his larva injects. I don't think I've seen a single base without... Oh, well, there's one. Oh my gosh, what did I miss here? Are you kidding me? Why is that at so low health? Alright, forgive me here. We're going to backtrack. I'll cover this up in the replay. But I have got to see what occurred here. Let's just hit the back button here. Alright, so we're all the way back at the 13-minute mark, and here comes a small zealot attack of 6 zealots. And they just go straight for the hatchery. Unfortunately, Burger doesn't even notice it in the moment. The queen is just taking care of it herself, and all the drones come off the line. Roaches run in here. Look at the hit points on this hatchery. It's just incredible. 2 hit points, guys. 2 hit points. One more zealot swing would have popped that hatchery. It's absolutely incredible save by Burger. As you can see, the battles were going on up here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and skip back up to where we were, and we'll get back into the action. Alright, so as you can see, I noticed here the hatchery was damaged. I mean, that was over 5 minutes ago. So we're back into the action of what's going on. And I mean, PancakeMIX could easily send this guy over and do like 2-3 zealots and probably pop that hatchery. So unfortunately, I don't know why he didn't go for another attack like that. Probably just too busy dealing with this. But I mean, taking out that third could really hurt. Or is it? Yeah, it's the third. Could really hurt the economy of Burger. And Burger's not going to allow that third to go up. PancakeMIX does indeed get the cancel off. He's going to need those minerals as he is running out. His main is now dry. His natural is falling rapidly. And here we have another Roach Assault. Another volley of fairly good force fields. Unfortunately, there's a little bit open over here. Another force field kind of pushing them around, so they're just getting crispified by the Colossi. And that front has just been hard to break. But look at this. We've got Overlords with drop. We also have a fleet beacon coming in, so we might see a mothership. Possibly carriers, but I would expect a mothership. Nobody really builds carriers anymore. And here we have a small roach attack. He opted to... Oh, there's the guy with the infestors. So just kind of testing the waters here, seeing what he can do. All the probes off the line. I guess there wasn't really a line for them to come off of. And he just assumes that those can do it. Oh no, there's a main attack coming at the front door. Brilliant play by Burger. Distraction 101. Again, nice force fields though. Doing the damage. Those cannons are going to work. However, that front wall is gone, and that is a nice damage done by Burger. He does indeed lose most of those roaches, but check it out. The infestors are down now. And look at all those infested Terrans. Here comes the army, and they're going to run right into the infested Terran, who have the high ground vision. Fortunately, those Colossi are ripping through those infested Terrans, and they go down quite easily. However, these 3 remaining roaches that did indeed take out all those probes have done a nice amount of damage, and that Overlord's going to run off. Blink not enough to take him out. And unfortunately, I don't think PancakeMIX is going to be able to get his mothership or whatever that he wanted with that fleet beacon, as this pressure is just too dangerous. He has built a third finally, so he's going to move his army over and try to defend that, but that is going to leave his main dangerously vulnerable, and he's only got 5 gates at the moment, so that's not going to work out too well for him if he, loses that. So we've got a Roach plus 1 Infestor army sitting down here. Obviously more Roaches continuously coming. Oh, and this did get popped. I keep missing all the best action, I swear it. I'll pop back just again. We just barely missed it here. And it looks like another Zealot drop. Yeah, it's just 5 Zealots this time. Going to work on this. It was just after that big attack ended. He took advantage of that and was able to actually get the hatchery this time. Again, just barely though. I mean, that was another very close call. Unfortunately for PancakeMIX, there were no drones there. There was nothing going on there. I don't think. Let's check that unit. Yeah, there's no drones there. Nothing got killed. So unfortunately, he just killed a hatchery that almost wasn't even needed at this point. I mean, he built a 5th over here and put units on that instead of the 4th. So there's a small roach attack there. It looks like it may have gotten a stalker too, but nothing too big. And again, it was another distraction, catching PancakeMIX's army out of position. That one Colossi totally gets walloped on. And the force fields are now a disadvantage for PancakeMIX, and Burger is in the natural here, and he's going straight for the main. going straight for the production facilities. This is going to spell the doom for PancakeMIX. He knows it. He calls the GG. Just a little bit of friendly banter here by the two players. And Burger's saying he was in Gold League here. So I guess it was Gold versus Platinum. He might have been bumped to Platinum after this match. I'm not sure about that. But I'm still going to label this Platinum. He said it was Platinum, and he beat a Platinum. So in my book, he counts as Platinum. And PancakeMIX is gone at this point. Just Burger's having a little bit of fun blowing up the squishy buildings. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. I am, of course, Zoronden. This has been Starcraft Thursday. I hope you had a good 4th of July. And please do stay tuned for more videos. I will catch you guys on the other side.